What's up everybody, and welcome to another video with the Backpack Player. This time we're going to talk about something special. This is going to be the Backpack Player in webcam video, episode 19 I guess. But I'm going to do something special here. I'm going to talk about one of my childhood toys that I used to play with when I was a kid, and that is Bionicle. And if you are a long-time fan like me, you know what I'm talking about here. And just as you know, guys, I have a lot of Bionicle Lego. I only have like 15 built up, so I'm going to show them for you now, guys. And beware that I won't actually. I don't know the names of them, so I'm just gonna tell you and show you. Okay, so I hope that you're gonna like this video. This is the first two. Here we go. Here we have the red one and the black one, and I'm going to show you a little closer. First, what you need to know is that there are always 6 type of figures that comes out after 2 months, I think. So every 2 months, 6 more figures will got released, and here I got 2. This is the red one, which is personally my favorite because he looks like a spider, and yet he can fly. So yeah, these are actually almost. These were like almost the last figures that came out before they fucking ruined the entire Bionicle series. Yeah, this is the black one. I don't know if his weapons are like if he is supposed to dig with them. I have no idea, but he's a much more simpler character, and also he can also fly apparently. So yeah. Here are the others. These are called ratchis, I think. There are some parts missing. This is actually the only ratchi that I have left. This is the red one. This was a very early figure that came out. I think that Bionicle had only existed in like 2 years, and then they released this character. And as you all know, it's 6 type of figures, and this is the red one. Apparently, unfortunately, his weapon is actually missing. So these swords, he is not supposed to have those. And when it comes to this, this white one or this silver one, this is actually made by myself. The white one does not look like this. He doesn't have those sort of legs, and he doesn't either have these arms and those weapons. They are much more newer in the series. So yeah, and of course the head is not supposed to be silver. Yeah, but I was never a fan of these Bionicles, so maybe that was why I never actually bought so many of them. But yeah, I have a friend that actually loved Ratchis, and I think he has all of them at home. Let's see here. The next we're gonna go with is this guy. This is from the Maori series, and it's always 6 different types. This is the white one. I do have the red one, and then I have the green one. This is one of my favorite type of Bionicles. I actually loved the Maori series. Those 6 that came out just looked really, really awesome. I don't think that there's any parts missing on this character though. I think all of the parts is actually there. And maybe when I have the time, I will build up the others, the other Maoris. But yeah, this is him. He got his gigantic blaster and his knives or blades, and the mask is just really, really cool. I really, really like that they have used these very lighter blue parts instead of using like white or black. So yeah. When it comes to the enemies of the Maori series, these are the enemies, and they are called Baraki. Baraki. And these series that came out actually 3 months earlier than Maori, this series is actually known for being the best selling type of figures in the entire Bionicle universe. And maybe mainly because they were so different when they came out. These lived in water, and no other Bionicle before then did it. So maybe that's one thing. Also, another thing is that these monsters they look like monsters, right? They are gigantic monster fishes that try to kill you and eat you. I just think that these are just great, to be honest. Unfortunately, there are some parts missing. Actually, one very unique thing with this character is that he is actually the only one with a tail that actually comes not from Bionicle Lego, but from other type of Legos. You know, I am a little disappointed over his weapon. I just think that this claw is too small. As you can see here, the eyes are missing, unfortunately, and one of those things on his shoulder. Yeah. So yeah. Also, his feet. His feet is not supposed to look like this. This is not the right feet. It's actually not like at all. It's just the wrong feet. This one here, he's actually one of my favorites. He's the muscle man, so to say. He's the biggest, but once again, his weapon is just very, very disappointing. Yeah, right. I mean, this one is way bigger than the other guy's weapon, but you can actually rotate it, and that's not good. He's the biggest one, and unfortunately, one of his eyes are missing. You know, so it sucks. But yeah, I think this is the series that I love the most. And I actually have 2 more, so be right back. These are the other 2 that I do have. This is the green one. It's actually not mine. This one belongs to my little brother. And I just think he's a really cool character. He got his very, very big, like, Wolverine hands. And just cool. And he has his he got his normal shooter there, and he's just very cool back. One thing that really surprises me is that his body is just one small little piece. I mean, either way, he is very, very small. That's like the only thing that could say why he's that small. Also, his eyes are missing, and I'm really angry and sorry for that, but I don't know where they are. This is the white one. He's actually, I think, the most unique of them all, mainly because his face is covered in red, which I think is going to symbolize blood, but that's just what I think. Also, his two weapons there on his shoulders kind of look like some sort of tails or some. I don't know. Also, there he has his weapon. There, I think it's very unique and cool. His legs are very thinny, but on the bottom you can really see that these feet has never been used on any other Bionicle. These are all unique. And there's the shooter, by the way. And this is the cool part. He is actually not builded. I mean, his body is not builded with body parts. That's the coolest part. And on the back, he has another weapon that is supposed to be like his tail. I just think he's like very cool, and he's easily one of my favorites. And this is the last Baraki that I do have. Unfortunately, this is all made by me. I did not. This is just an entire new Bionicle, and it doesn't belong into the series. I used some parts from another blue Baraki guy that I bought, but this is all me, and he's not very stable. Yeah, but yeah. So moving on to my next Bionicle. This is actually one of the, not the very last one I bought, but not far from there. This is actually the Toe of Light in the Baraki series. He's kind of like the savior, so to say. Unfortunately, his big speeder, I haven't actually been able to find the parts for that, and I haven't been able to find the parts for his stuff either, so it really sucks. I just think this is a really cool character. He's like very simple, but yet I just think he's like very cool. I think the best part about this guy is his mask. It's definitely one of those Bionicles that you really want to have. Unfortunately, all his most important parts is gone, so there's not so much to say about this guy. So, let's see here. Come on, get a good picture. So, moving on to one of my fan-built Bionicle. This is another one of them. This is builded all by me. He's very stable, and he's not that big, but not far away from that. And I just think this guy is great. He has his blaster there, and he got his gigantic slicer over there. And this is all made by me. I used the mask from the Toe of Lights, just as you know, guys. And it took a while to build this one. I can tell you that. This is some other of my Bionicles. This is one of the last series that actually came out. I don't remember these names, but these I only bought two of these, the black one and the red one. Something very unique when it comes to this series is that 3 of these are actually good and 3 of them are actually bad. So yeah, that's the very unique part of that. But yeah, here they are. They kind of look like bats to me, but I don't know. I just think that both of these guys has very unique type of weapons. As you can see there, these are never used again on any other Bionicle. There we go. You guys can see if I can get a good picture. There we go. This is the very last series that they made. So this is one of the final Bionicles that were ever created, and this is very cool because of his weapons and just the type of design. I just think that this is just very cool and awesome. This one is actually supposed to have red eyes, but I don't know where they are. Also, the shooter on his back is also very cool. I'm just still so very sad because that they chose to end the Bionicle series. I just think that it did have a lot of potential and, you know, a lot of long-time fans. So we're almost done here, guys, with my Bionicles. These two are two of my absolutely favorite Bionicles of all time. There we got Nidiki, and here we got Krekka, I think his name is. These are actually called the Dark Hunters, and I think they're super cool, both of them. This one I bought before. Unfortunately, his arms are completely missing. I can't find them anywhere, and it's just very sad. As you can see, this one here is supposed to look like a spider, and I think they did a pretty good job. He was also very fun to build. This one here is actually the only one that I love more, and this is. I think that I love him so badly because of his design. He kind of looks like a freak, and that's exactly what he is. One thing that points out that he is an even bigger freak is because of his arms. As you can see there, that arm is quite long, and the other arm is actually much shorter and looks different. So yeah. Also, he only has one eye, as you can see there. So yeah, these two are two of my absolute favorite, and I love them, and I will never sell them to anyone. So, moving on to my final Bionicle, and this one is really big. This one here, he is actually called Vexon. That's that guy, and that's Fenrak. This is the most expensive one that I've ever bought, and he was a real pain in the ass to build, though he was very fun. There is a couple of pieces are missing, but the most important piece that I really hate are missing is basically his head. As you can see there, his head is actually gray under the mask. Well, he's not supposed to have a gray skull. It's supposed to be white, and it's not even the right skull. But I don't actually have that skull, so I'm really frustrating over that. But apart from that, not so many important pieces are missing. Some of his teeth though, but I doesn't actually care about that. This is actually the ones that I saved, that I really saved my money to go and buy. This was really expensive. I think it cost like 600 or 700 crowns, and yeah, Swedish. Yeah, Swedish money, just as you know, guys. But yeah, this was basically my Bionicle. This was, by the way, all of my Bionicles that I have upbuilded. I have, I think I have like 15 more to build, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I will try to do it when I have some time, but I hope you like this video, guys. Don't forget to show some love as you always do. It really helps me out. Peace out. Thank you.